is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine, yeah. I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, one will my heart feel. Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak at all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine. Surrounded by your glory, what will my heart feel? Will I dance for you, Jesus? Or in all of you be still? Will I stand in your presence? Or to my knees will I fall? Will I sing hallelujah? Will I be able to speak it all? I can only imagine. Yeah, I can only imagine when all I do is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine.
Well, there's nothing I'm gonna be able to stand up here and say that you guys don't already know, but, Grandma, you finally made it. I am, for one, so happy for you. I can only imagine the beauty you are taking in right now. I'm honestly a bit jealous. You are now perfect, in the perfect place, surrounded by the perfect people. What a blessing. I would like to talk today about the kind of grandma you were. There weren't many of us, but we more than kept you busy. Jordan mostly, because we honestly had no idea what you would do next. But between Chuck breaking things, me spilling things, and Jerry making sure you knew exactly who did what and when, and what they could have done differently so that that wouldn't have happened, we were a handful, to say the least. But you were that grandma. You cooked and you baked and you played board games and you always had pop in the refrigerator drawer, and even if it was crappy off-brand pop, it was the best pop in the world. You treated all of us like we were the most important grandchild. And God forbid, if you would spend 20 cents more on Jerry's Christmas sweater than mine, there were 2 dimes taped to the outside of my present. No one was loved more or less. We were all the most important. I mean, Jerry and Chuck were in the Goodson's commercial, and Jordan and I weren't, but whatever. It's fine. One of my favorite memories was going out for breakfast on our birthdays. I felt so special on that day, and it was all because of you. You made me feel special. You made sure that I had the best birthday. I can't remember when that stopped, when the last time was that we went out for breakfast on my birthday, but I'm sure I didn't know it at the time that that was the last time. It's funny how we never know when the lasts are until they are long gone. Like the last time I saw you, the last time I talked to you, the last time we FaceTime, the last time I heard I love you want you to know that I've pretty much mastered the fine art of lasagna making, and I promise you I'm going to perfect that dang banana cream pie. I remember there were times that yours wasn't perfect, so this stage of the learning process isn't quite so discouraging. I know I will get it, and you will be watching over me as it finally comes to fruition. Your eyes sparkled and your smile lit up the room. You were matter of fact and made no mistake about who was the boss of the house. However, you were nice enough to let Grandpa pretend it was him from time to time. There was never a place more Christmassy than Grandma's house. It was truly magical. I hated your dogs. Literally hated them. They bit the backs of my ankles and I never quite healed from the Chihuahua trauma that they caused. I am certain they were sitting there on Grandpa's lap just waiting for you to get there to give them a treat. It's the little things we can look back on now, and it makes sense. There was almost nothing in my world that made sense. But you being my grandma, that made sense. It was one of the safest places in my world. I lost a lot of years with you due to family differences. Not yours and mine necessarily, but again, not much in my world made sense. And those differences were part of that. I just hope you know how much I missed you and how I wish we could get those years back. On the day you passed away, there was a female cardinal sitting on the rail of my deck, literally yelling at me. She was faced towards the house, yelling. Her mate flew in, gave her a kiss, and they flew away together. I knew at that moment you had gone to be with Grandpa, and you just needed to get my attention to let me know that you were now okay. Later, I went outside and learned that the bird feeder was also empty, so you might have been chewing me out for that too. Food is very important. I promised to pay closer attention to that from now on. My grandma Doris stops by to chew me out from time to time too. However, she's a blue jay and not a cardinal. There was no way she was fitting into that mold. If you know, you know. Please tell her hi from me. I'm sure you two have a lot of catching up to do. You were the kind of grandma that I want to be. You left some big shoes to fill, but I will use every opportunity to show my grandkids how much I love them and make them feel important every single chance I get. I will make their birthday special, and I will never yell at them for spilling their milk. Fly high, Grandma. Your work here is done. We will take it from here. I love you more, and thank you for giving me your smile. I don't have anything written. I can't agree more with you, Tammy, on how much she loved every single person, and she put her children and her grandchildren and her greats so much before her. They were her world. Seeing her and having a gift of spending time with her when I didn't have the last 20, 30 years with her was a blessing. If it wasn't for her, I don't think any of us would have probably survived our childhood with the stuff we did. And my favorite thing with Grandma was telling her everything that was happening and going on, and sharing the news with family, and having her say we did it. And every time I would leave the room or go say goodbye, she would always say, I love you more. And nobody ever argued. Okay. She told me one time when I was showing her pictures, she knew who you were, Tammy. She always did. She says, that's my Tammy. And I would show her pictures of me, and of course I was mom or the bossy lady who made her do things. And she would look at Chuck and I'd be like, that's great. And she'd be like, no, he grew up. She goes, that's not fair. She goes, where's it go? And she always told me to make sure that you never forget to say I love you. So I'm just gonna tell Grandma I love you more. Thank you.
I don't think I could possibly encapsulate our relationship with our grandmother better than the last two people that spoke. I love the fact that we used humor today because it was a big part of us growing up. Grandma had the sharpest wit. But boy, did you hit it on the head. There was so much normalcy when we were with her, and it was the only time that we really had normal. I can't imagine your side of it. My heart breaks for that. I guess I was just tasked to come up and read the obituary, but I want to thank her for getting me addicted to Velveeta cheese. I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be healthier. But every birthday, man, she'd come pick me up in the morning, and I just thought it was the greatest thing ever. Because I knew I was going to get some dumb little toy that I didn't want, but I wanted the block of cheese. And when that Velveeta was sitting on the table at McDonald's, I just knew that I was going to get sick that night. And I didn't care. I don't know how you made it through what you just said. Because I just have to read the obituary. And I look at this list and Virginia Ann Priestley, the daughter of Charles and Florence Dowling Gilson, was born on March 19th, 1931. Oh. In Sioux City, Iowa. She was married to Edward Berzani, and from that union was born 3 daughters, Joreen, Joanne, and Rhonda. They divorced and she met the love of her life, Gail Priestley, who fondly referred to her as Win. Why is that making me cry? Virginia spent her life in service to her family and friends. She was a beloved woman and the best sister, mother, grandmother, great-grandmother, and great-great-grandmother anyone could ask for. She doted over her family, and many holiday was spent with her and Grandpa Gail. Fond memories were made playing cribbage. I think I still owe Grandpa about $1,000 at a penny a point. Do the math, that's a lot of games I lost. Eating the best lasagna and avoiding their evil chihuahuas, Pancho and Tiki. God, those dogs. They always made enough food for 30 people, even though there were no more than 12 of us there at any given time. The birthday was never forgotten by Virginia. Even as the grandkids got older, I still have them on my voicemail. She called without fail every birthday morning and sang a just awful rendition of Happy Birthday. It was both terrible and the most beautiful sound God had ever created. I've never missed a Christmas yet without making her famous oyster stew. Virginia's constant companion was her beloved sister, Denelda and Auntie McCudden. Auntie and Uncle Gary were always there, as were Dee and Dwayne. Left to cherish her memory include her grandchildren, Jerry Hendershot of Leesburg, me, and my wife Christine of Sioux City, Tammy and Tim, everybody that's important here. Of Bow Valley, Nebraska, great-grandchildren, Cale Nicholas, Allison, Joni, Brandy, Austin, Seth, great-grandchildren, so many, Daisy, Jordan, Connor, and her sister, Denelda McCudden. She was preceded in death by most everyone she loved. I was talking earlier when we were all getting here, what a testament to a great life lived that the funeral has a small number of attendees. Everybody that has passed on before her was there to meet her. Her reunion in heaven, I can't even. It's a great one. There to greet her include her parents, beloved husband Gail, 3 daughters, Joreen, Rhonda, Steve, Joanne, Dan, grandchildren, Joden. That's that guy. Danny Joe Moss and Joni. My dad, her brother-in-law, Gary McCudden, her sister-in-law, Dee, which I just found that out today because I'm an idiot. Her niece Sheila, great family, friends. So many friends and family are there to welcome our matriarch. In lieu of flowers or memorials, please just be kind to a stranger in her honor. Make a lasagna. Call a friend, or simply marvel at God's wonder and think of her. She left the world far better, and we will miss her always. Thank you all. This one's tough.